All right, morning, welcome. It is the start of the Blitz Tournament. I'm excited to be here. Joining me on comms today is the Vern Dash. Welcome.
I'm also excited to be here. Start of the actual tournament. 16 runners. Some races have already been done, but first one we get to actually see on Restream. Excited to be casting it with you.
Yeah, this is top 16 bracket, so like every single match is going to be spicy here. We have Eddaket versus Kilvereis, 8th seed and 9th seed. These are two veteran players, both who put in tons and tons of races and hours from season 2 here. This should be a really good matchup. And just to kind of report the there's already been several first round matches that are already done here, and just to report, we had the 1 seed Spike SSBU, aka Aussie Spike, defeat Alpha I guess Spike was the 1st seed, Alpha was the 6th seed. Spike only won by a couple minutes, so like that's how tight top 16 bracket's gonna be in the Woods tournament.
And we had an upset with the 13th seed overtaking the 4th seed in a complete jet that I believe is the current world record for season 3 settings. 1 hour and 23 minutes.
Yeah, and this is by Megaball, who is not from the season 2 times. He's more of a newer runner, but like again, like the level is being raised. More and more new runners entering in. Like this is gonna be a really good tournament.
I fully agree.
That being said, let's go ahead and move on to this seed itself here. As you can see, this is kind of a bountiful, plentiful start, so to say.
I mean, when you're starting with arguably Tiny's best move and Chunky's second best move, that's a real good start. I mean, Rocket Barrel too. I mean, that's arguably Diddy's best move. Actually, no, with Peanut Stuff's probably Diddy's like second best move, but it's still up there. These are 3 incredible moves. Just a lot of power right off the step. But that also means a lot of checks in the early game that are available. So there's a wide area of things you might have to check to begin with.
And if you have the ferry by the Great Fairy Island, I'm hoping someone checks the Great Fairy check right away. Just for the memes. I just want to see. And I'm sure chat does too.
I always want to see. That check will get you and has gotten me before. And if I ever have Mini Monkey, I refuse not to check it these days. I check it every time. Because if I get got by it one more time, I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think here. Is there anything else that we can talk about? Oh yeah, I guess even though we don't have Diddy Kong, Rocket Bell, a very, very powerful move, of course. One of the most powerful moves you can get. It unlocks part of K. Rool as well. It also enables Diddy to reach his room and helm. So we're going to see if that comes into play.
One of the 2 moves in the entire game that has an overlap like that, the other one being Trombone. Both of those in Season 2 were very powerful for that reason. I think in this season, with the buffs to Peanuts might be even more important, given how much of Galleon it looks these days. But, it's up there in the top 5 things I desperately want to see very early in the seed,
Yeah, and there's got to be something here, right? This is a Flargra seed, and I want for something like crazy to happen.
I'm also down for that. See a seed where 3 bosses. I want to see required Mad Jack. You know what? I'm putting my shot down now. Required Mad Jack today. That's what we're getting.
Oh baby, required Mad Jack. one of my favorite bosses to fight personally, because I grinded him out so long when I was speedrunning. So
yeah, I think Mad Jack is a ton of fun. I've been still trying to practice the PTTLS Mad Jack. It's a nightmare, but I'm getting closer. Every day I get a little closer to being able to do it the first try.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you don't get hurt when you fall off.
Yeah, you just reset to whatever, start of whatever phase you're currently on, which is not too bad. Phase 3 is what really gets me.
Yeah, it's a fast one and invisible.
And you can jump back over where he came from before, so you go right at him and he just jump right back on top of you. So you got to be fast.
And wondering when we're gonna start here. Oh, I was asked when we're starting. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, the roles of the people who've been rolling seeds have been kind of swapped this season. Like last season, Flagra was rolling nothing but like truly high level stream quality seeds, and Sarah was rolling like nice digestible seeds. This time around, Sarah rolled like 5 monster seeds right from the beginning of season 3, and off we go.
Alright, just a golden banana. Oh, here we go. Come on. I want to see. They're both doing it too.
I think this is the. Oh, no! Kilvereis isn't. He was just peeking it, but Eddaket is going to give us the stream comp that we need.
Alright, there's already a free fairy right off the bat. Oh, okay. Fine. Fine.
Oh, you know what? Kilvereis was just grabbing the fairy. Kilvereis is going back in as well. So we're going to see both runners do that same thing. A pretty, actually, equal kind of opening run. I think they have had a chance to look at their screens and think about how they want their opening to go, and this is a pretty optimal opening.
Nothing on the sprint cage. That's certainly fine there. Another fairy. Wow. Galleon level 2.
Oh, yeah, diveless Galleon. My nemesis.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah. It's a little bit better, actually, nowadays because the sides are open to swap, so you don't have to go all the way up to those shops divelessly. Like, you can, you know, if you have Donkey, you can do the Lighthouse, you can get Kevin, you know, without lowering the water. You get one shop in Kevin and maybe Donkey, and then you're out.
No one has looked at the hints yet. I'm wondering if we're just clearing up the rest of aisles here. It's probably what's happening.
Yeah, I have to imagine that they're both going to, like, you know, they know they're going to do the same series of checks where, you know, throughout this entire opening, no need to see your hints right away. You're doing all of this regardless. You can head into level 1, see what that level is, and then open your hints and kind of decide, oh, how am I going to help? You know, no need to rush into that just yet. Retrans. It's a public service announcement.
Alright, and speaking of reading hints, we are still not doing it, we are instead going into level 1, which is Japes.
Ooh,
is this even randomized?
Yeah, it's not.
Flargo, what are you doing? What do I pay you for? Alright, we're entering Japes anyway. Okay.
Oh, you know what might happen here? We might get our 4th GB before we see hints. Because, you know, why check your 1 banana of hints if you're going to get 4 anyway, and then get all that at once as a dump of information if you're just going to do all this regardless, right? You're going to go into level 1, you're going to flow clear level 1. Who cares, right? Get all that info as one big pack. Don't have to open the club menu twice.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking, like, Galleon is so high, like, it doesn't really matter for hints right now, because you have to go into level 1. So I get the thought.
It definitely makes some sense to me. Especially given that Japes is so plentiful for just like easy Sphere Zero checks.
Ooh, there's a key there, and there's a potion in Hillside. That's on Diddy's purple? Cage. Key 7.
7.
Key 7. That means it can enter Helm now, right? Smile? Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Unfortunately, we also need key 6 for that these days.
Alright, who is fighting Diddy and Lanky Kong?
Diddy Lanky for Helm. So that rocket barrel already providing us one of those 3 requirements that we would otherwise need. So we're just looking for guitar and trombone in the seed. Ooh, good rainbow line. Oh!
Well,
now, I am color.
This is
that's
very close to Vanilla Diddy.
Vanilla Diddy.
Technically, he was in the golden banana slot there, not the Kong slot, but very close.
Yeah, little French vanilla.
Well, yeah, we can consider it French vanilla. No, let's just consider it vanilla, not French vanilla.
Okay, all right. So I'm colorblind. Do you happen to see the color of that potion in Diddy's cage? Was it purple or blue?
Yes, that was purple.
Okay. So that could be feather and sax, or monkey port. Honestly, 3/4 chance I'm probably going to want that item. PTT would be a little bit bad, but hey, this is required Mad Jack seed, so we need all of them anyway. We gotta get it. It's gotta get it.
Yeah, and clearly that's gonna happen, right? Because it's commentator. We're trying to kind of, the reverse commentator's curse, where we're trying to make something happen. That's what we're doing here today.
100%. I definitely don't want to see these runners suffer.
Alright, well, there's key 2. Easy spot.
Who needs to check hints anyway?
Yeah, I can't imagine we sticking around too long, but there is a tiny potion sighting. What is this gonna be?
Do we have enough to buy it?
Is it max rolled? Hello? Wait, this is the Flagra seed. Of course it max rolled that.
That's the funniest thing I've seen in a little while. We found 8 coins level 1. We can't buy the potion.
Alright, 7 GB factory.
Alright, so we gotta go into Galleon. No way around it. Actually, no, that's not true. We might be able to find a banana at the back of aisles here. Kilvereis is a good thought here, because if I'm running the seed and I can get into factory and say screw Galleon and look for diving in factory, I'm doing that. I don't want to go into Galleon. I don't want to double dip Galleon. Not worth it.
Meanwhile, Eddaket actually opted to purchase a golden banana, and here we have another potion for Tiny. Wow. Peanuts.
Oh god. So that actually makes Galleon a lot more, if we can find Diddy, a lot more accessible.
Well, I mean, we did find Diddy.
Oh yeah, we did find Diddy, right? Oh god, I forgot we found Diddy. Okay, maybe going to Galleon's not even that bad now.
Yeah, that opens up the. I mean, you still don't have time, but that does open up 2 more shops and open. Oh, here we go. Isles Ferry.
Oh, the monkey port locked one.
Lighthouse.
2 pot. Oh god.
It's 2 potions. Jetpack Foolish. Have to 8 Tyla Chu.
R&D is
Tiny Chunky 8 and R&D 1 potion. Outskirts is 8, and then all the boys, and then Castle Rooms. Oh, Tiny's not a boy. Castle Rooms is key 5.
Lanky is bought in factory. Okay, definitely want to push our way into factory. Aztec Tiny Metal.
That's an easy one to get. Ooh, big boy in the aisle shops. We have 4, 5, 8, and then all 3.
That is Peanut, and that I swear, if I ever see 3 keys in everybody, it's always Peanut.
Treasure room key 8. All right, cool. Yeah, that is almost certainly going to be Peanuts. I don't think there was anything else in those shops anyway. And then, of course, Jace Dibby free item was Diddy, so we have a pretty good set of hints here, and we are just skipping. It isn't a choice by Kilvereis. We got a decent amount of hints for Galleon, but he opted to go to factory anyway. And I think this is because Lanky was gonna be bought in here, right? That's what it said.
Yes, that's true. And also, some of those Galleon hints we have taverns to a bunch of stuff. Lighthouse has 2 potions, and Outskirts has something to like 8 and all the comms. But unless you have diving, a lot of those, or diving in Diddy, diving in Donkey.
The cop was in the spot, and somehow he got around him.
I hate that cop. That cop spot in particular is, I'm getting a ticket every time I blow by that. Every time I walk through that door, I'm never listening to cops. Every time.
Unfortunately, they have a gun, so we'll see if Eddaket takes his time there. Ooh, and there's Lanky Kong right there.
Will 5 points be enough? If not, there's plenty of. Oh, actually, we found another. Oh, right, okay, we have 10. What? Another max roll, by the way.
Yeah, this is a pretty mean seed here. This is why L-Rock goes crazy when people suggest extreme shop prices. I just want to point that out. Oh, here's another potion.
Galleon. So we saw 3 more hints there. Hillside is to just tiny. So that potion in the hillside is going to be Featherbow and locks nothing but that. Like, unless it locks chunks, Dockies in half.
No, it has to be Featherbow because we already have Mini Monkey. There's literally nothing else it can be.
Yeah, what I was saying was unless somehow Featherbow locks Donkey.
Oh, gotcha.
It also could be like PTT and Featherbow is on that gen, which, I'm still pushing for, but, never know. And then Galleon, Chunky Metal, and Lanky Production Handstand are way before. So, we're probably going to see both these runners. I'm pretty certain both these runners know how to kickslide up that pole with Tiny, so we're probably going to see both these runners do that.
Ooh, it's a green potion.
Ooh. What's this?
Monkey Port. Very cool.
That gives you the fairy. That opens up the fairy on house. The one that's pinned away the ground.
That's all you need.
I think factory is absolutely the right call here. There's so much in here for us, and how much you want to bet that Monkey Port Fairy is diving? By the way, I have a suspicion.
Yeah, like we didn't see the Cremile path yet, but like I would not be surprised if that's what it is.
Oh wait,
what else could it possibly be though? I'm trying to think.
That potion was locked by balloon, so it might not be. But the other one's locked by him. The lighthouse 2 pots can't really be anything. R&D Mini Monkey. There's a potion in R&D, right?
Something I want to quick. Yeah, I was going to point out here that there is a potion in R&D, but they did not find it in this class, so it's going to be locked by something. We don't know what yet.
It's good that we have factory this way, because with all these high rolls we're getting, we're going to need these coins pretty badly.
Eddaket's like going out of his way and getting coins for sure.
Kilvereis doesn't even care to peek what's in this tiny cage. He's just getting it.
He wants it.
He's like, whatever it is, I don't care. Give it to me.
It is a blueprint, which is a lesser golden banana, effectively.
Yeah, it's gone pretty quickly, Still a golden banana at the end of the day, especially with
nice trick by Eddaket there.
Save yourself backflip. Look at that.
I didn't even know that existed.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Neither did I. I really thought wow. What can that green potion be? What are we thinking?
The green potion. We don't have. Like, what was there? Was there even a path in for that? I don't think so.
No, it was Way of the Hero.
Just Way of the Hero. Okay, so.
Horde. Sorry.
Horde. So it's got to be one of Primate Punch, Hunky Chunky, or Gorilla Gone. Almost certainly. Another tiny potion.
Tiny buys the whole seed.
What's it gonna be? It's bongos.
It's bongos.
Ooh, nice kill on the cop there.
I was gonna say this is the second most annoying cop on the force. Factory is infested with them today.
I don't know. There's also that one like going up castle when you don't have rocket barrel on the bridge. That one's annoying too.
Yo, no weapons going up castle along on that tiny bridge. Yeah, okay. You know what? You're right. What can I say? When you're right, you're right.
Must be a lot of
probably
a lot of speeders in DK Isle today. All right, we are going. Oh, will Eddaket get caught by the cop of our dreams? Oh, he's got his guns out immediately. He knows.
He knows. He knows.
Did not even hesitate to get out his guns early there.
Call him J. Cole because he knows.
That's a common etiquette win right there. He knew it was coming.
Absolutely. Yeah. Worked too many times. Oh my, oh my. So one thing I learned about Factory in Season 3 is this 5-pack of Chunkies that I didn't even know existed until I started running Season 3. I was like, huh, Chunky doesn't have a Factory Metal block, but I think still I can only find 40. Where's the last 5? And I went up and looked it up. I'm like, oh, I have never gone down that hole before. Like, I never really need to go to Snines. So, well, turns out Chunky doesn't actually have anything locked through it. It's very cool.
Yeah, very important. That's one of the important ones to know for sure, especially when you don't have any chunky moves that get you additional bananas at that point. Top of production doesn't really have anything else besides that green potion, it seems like. We're going to see if Kilvereis goes for the tricky trick.
I think he's going to use it. He wanted to get that thing first.
Line yourself, so kick
Alright, here we go.
Second bunch, and easy peasy, it's Gorilla gone.
Really gone at the top there. Well done, Kilvereis. That was clean.
Yeah, now, Gorilla Gone's not going to get you that much, but like knowing that you don't have to come back to Factory is really nice. At least not come back to production. I think there was a fairy at the end there. I think Kilvereis is going to head on out.
Yeah, it's not going to get you a whole lot in terms of like more checks, but you do always need that move to beat the game. So you're happy to have it, not have to like come back later with Lanky and like reclimb production just to get it, you know.
We gotta go in banana. Ooh, we have more hints. So Galleon Chunky Metal, we knew that.
Burying Crystal Caves. So he's Sax or guitar locked? Oh, and if he's guitar locked, he's locked by like 3 moves. Oh, wow. Donkey is well hidden in the scene. Did you see the other ones? I was trying to write them down.
No, I didn't get that. I got the gold tower barrel and I got the Galleon chunky metal, but edit too fast.
Yeah, I have Donkey Fake Cave, so I started from the bottom just in case you got the one from the top. And I got stun locked by that one, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude, Tiny's wallet is quickly emptying this seat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So this is the ones I saw earlier. Treasure room, hillside, Tiny. So he's gonna go over. Okay, mills to 6. And then igloo area 1 pop.
Alright, cool.
We on mill watch.
The mill watch has begun. All right, I think Kilvereis seems to be done here. Yes, he is. He is going back into Japes. I'm trying to think of what he wants to do here. Probably.
Why go back to Japes? I'm not seeing a hint that really suggests I should be. Oh, the potion, the tiny potion in the shop.
Oh yes, the also max roll potion from earlier. We're gonna want that.
We filled.
You can check this quick.
Yeah, we filled in big air quotes Tiny's wallet, so we should probably spend it.
Oh, rip.
Oh,
It looks like Eddaket is going, and I don't think Kilvereis did this one. We know that R&D is one potion, so Eddaket is going to get this check here a little bit out of the way, but again, we know there's one potion in R&D.
I think this is good knowledge to have. Like, whether it pays out for you now or not, it's worth, like, having either, like, oh, I get the potion and there's nothing here, or, oh, I might need to come back here. It's not on this, okay?
Dang.
So,
I was
Trombone
hoping
Girl...
for the fans, he would do the car race, but it wasn't gonna happen.
Just do the car race just for a gold banana anyway?
Yeah. If I was getting restreamed, I'd do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll tell you this much: if I can learn in time, the first time I get restreamed, I'm backflipping on Chunky, regardless.
Oh, that's a staple you have to learn. Like, if you want to be a top like X runner in this game, you gotta learn the backflip and the Chunky phase. Like, you have to for the swag.
Of course, for the people.
All right, we're getting our first look at Galleon here. We know that Caverns is hinted a lot of things. We know that Outskirts is hinted a lot of things. We know Treasure Room is hinted for Key 8. A lot of things you can do here. We're gonna see what happens.
Do we feel like... I have to tell you, there's 2 potions in Lighthouse, but we can't really do any of them, basically. We can get the Kevin out there, and that's about it. And we can't do any of Caverns. So either, in my mind, there's something in a shop that helps us get diving, or a move that gets us diving, or the Outskirts to Everyone move is on, like,
oh, like this tiny potion right here, you think? Is this gonna be a 9-2 game? Okay, it's 5, but still.
What?
How is it? Okay, well, this clears this.
Spring.
This gives you spring, which may or may not be useful. Interesting archetype you went here with. You went with Flarga. Have Tiny Kong buying everything.
Look, the girl got the money. Gotta let her spend it. Spring is used for Diddy Gold Tower, technically.
Yes.
Maybe.
I think Kilvereis' Tiny Kong has like 17 coins, so she's got more to go.
Oh, but Snap has put a really good point out there. Given that DK is on a ferry in Isles, if you don't want to have to learn the kickflip switch there, Spring might be incredibly useful in getting DK.
That trick is awful. That spring is going to be like, we still need guitar, but like that's going to be a big key for doing that. Eddaket gets his Gorilla gone. I think he's done. Yep.
Both these runners first tried that type thing. That is very impressive. I have to kind of lie. Will the runners remember to check the monkey port berry? Eddaket does. There you go. I didn't see Kilvereis check this. Good. It is.
Oh, there is a clear potion. Is this diving? It is. Good call by Eddaket.
I was right. I was right when I said it was diving. What the heck? So we're still missing a baboon balloon somewhere in the seed to make that logical. But, yeah. Wow. I'd have to say this is a pretty big advantage for Eddaket, because getting diving before you make your Galleon trip is huge.
Yeah, because now he's going to be able to do, like, the treasure room wath and, like, a couple more of the other ones as well. We have Castle level 4. Very cool. And it is... Ooh, that's a big boy number. 22 gold bananas.
22.
Now, just to kind of... oh, wait, we got a yellow potion on Diddy's cannon on the ship.
I forgot that we could do this one. Here, that's one of the 2 potions in the lighthouse area.
Eddaket is going to be following Kilvereis into Galleon, but he does have the advantage of having diving here. This is probably going to be a very different Galleon to what we're seeing Eddaket do. There's Baboon Blast.
Blast. Well, given that this was way the forward hinted, and we started with Rocket Barrel, and so there's nothing else that locks that move at all, we might see a surprise donkey phase. So if we don't see, oh wait, no, hold on, we know all three of ours, don't we?
Yes, I mean, unless somehow Flagra changes to a 4-phase K rule, we're not seeing DK phase.
Very fair. Sorry, I agreed with that. I was like, oh, I haven't seen all my people because I was like writing down there. But yeah, no, it's tiny, like chunky. Okay.
I don't, like, you do have a point though. You never know what these race mods are scheming. Maybe they changed the rules on us. I don't know. But anyway, Eddaket sees the potion. And he's probably like, oh boy, does Tiny have enough coins for this one? But got plenty of Tiny coins so far. Like having that factory access early is just so nice for coins.
Oh, absolutely. No, especially if you're going to get a seed where, like, a Kong buys, like, 5 moves in a row, you desperately want to see Factory. Imagine if it was, like, DK buying these moves and it was, like, Cave's Castle start. You'd be so mad.
Yeah.
Castle's not even his worst area for coins. He has, like, 6 in that area. No, 7, actually, because there's 4 on that switch. Oh, there's 3 there. No, the Donkey's fine in Castle. It's like Cave's Forest. Donkey hates Forest. So we're gonna keep seeing Kilvereis push towards GPUs. Will Kilvereis remember to go get diving? I'm sure he remembers the hint. He may just be pathing it differently. He's like, oh, it might not be important because he hasn't seen Baboon Balloon. There's Vine Swinging.
So that could be what be hinted
Outskirts.
On Outskirts. And that would make sense because it's a path to Key 8. So that is likely, but not guaranteed to be Outskirts.
Here's my issue with that. It's on the way to every comp. And we know that the hillside item is only on the path to Tiny. Whether that is whether that's like PTT or something to get Feather Bow, or it's just Feather Bow, which is much more likely, it definitely has that. So that would force Coconut Gun to be Vine's Lock, and then also force 2 other things to be Vine's Lock too, like Barrels and Hunky, I guess. I don't know. That's a lot.
Hold on. We have a potion, another potion shining here. There's our Baboon Balloon. So that makes sense because you get peanuts for Diddy. You go in here to get Baboon Balloon. That lets you go to Factory to get Monkey Port, which gets diving. That makes sense.
Right. So this game expects you to double dip Galleon, and both of our runners have possibly made that logic, although only one of them checked the Monkey Port before going in. Which I think is a decently big advantage for Eddaket, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because not having to go back out and back in and recheck all these areas, walk about, hike about Galleon again is pretty advantageous.
Yeah, we'll see what exactly happens here. We still have a little bit more to go.
This is a good shot.
Ooh, Eddaket's only going in here to get some bananas,
Barrels.
and we have our barrel throw sighting. That fulfills Lanky phase.
Yeah, so the outskirts one is actually Vines, because now we have 8 and Lanky fulfilled. Unless for some reason there's a move out in the outskirts that like gives you trombone instead, it's almost certainly Vine. So we have a Vine locked Coconut Gun and a Vine locked something for Chunky, either Puncher or Hunky. So that's a lot of info, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, are we finally buying the fabled 9 coin, I should say, potion here? Ooh, it's Sax.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a slight advantage if that saxophone pad on Cremile has something for Kilvereis.
I agree, because Edda's not going back up there for a while. If that sax pad has something, when Kilvereis goes up there, we might see the reverse domination instead, where like we felt like one side was advantaged, but instead because Edda's not going back up to that area for a little while, it might turn out the other way.
Unfortunately, we have not seen anything indicating that the bean would be involved in the seed so far, chat. The bean watch is still out there, but right now doesn't look very good.
Oh, and Flagra's right. The other fairy option for DK is Tiny's Saxing. So that might unlock DK.
Yeah, so it's possible we already have DK access, and because of the logic that, oh wait, here's Primate Punch.
Oh.
Good find.
There you go. That satisfies the vines. Vines gives you barrels. Barrels gives you punch, and that means Lanky and Chunky's areas are done. 8's done. So vines only has to lock Coconut Gun at this point. Which means Coconut can be punch locked, it can be barrel locked, it can be vines locked. It can be locked by whatever we find down here, which might not be anything, but you know.
Yeah, this is looking. Kilvereis has really had a great seed so far, I feel like. Obviously, he didn't go into Galleon with diving first, but like I feel like everything else he's done really well. He's read the logic really nicely. Hasn't really made mistakes either.
Yeah, coming back with Japes with that barrel throwing after getting the vines is super tech.
Okay, so here's another one. Caverns is Path to K rule with Tiny, and that's it.
Japes shops the key 4. That's Saxophone. Saxophone locks key 4. Is the key 4 gonna be on top of Creme Isle?
Oh.
No way. No way.
Well, we're not gonna find out quite yet here. In the meantime, Eddaket does get diving, or sorry, gets vines. We're going to see Kilvereis go back into factory here.
Let me think about what the levels are. So, Forest Castle. Japes doesn't have any sax checks. Galleon has 5-door ship, which is 2 checks. Factory doesn't have any sax checks. And Castle doesn't have any sax checks. Well, technically, the Mini Monkey one wants sax, so 1 check. So, there are 3 checks in those 4 levels that have saxophone, and then there's the saxophone check on Isles. And if we find Hunky Chunky for some reason, technically Pound the X could be the other one, but like that would require another move. So yeah, we got 4 spots to progress for Key 4 and get Donkey, and 25% chance that that the move that Edda had to walk past because it hadn't had a. No, Lighthouse has 2 potions, Dr. Snap, so it's not foolish. Huh.
Nothing in this area for the Primate Punch locked thing.
Still a good shout after seeing Primate Punch on that, like, Vines. Like, Vines doesn't lock that much, but Primate Punch locks a ton. So, plus also just good, good density, right? Like, you know.
I had a feeling Eddaket would look here, because again, like, you can't really skip this end if you don't know for sure.
Oh, I agree. This is that, like, you're given outskirts as a path hint. It hits every one of your Kongs. You want to be dead certain that it means fine. And it does. That's every outskirts check, I think. Huh. Come on, Kilvereis. Show us the, No, we're going back in? Okay.
I want to point out that Kilvereis skipped getting the pearl. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone watched the one. I think it was the finals where Riley skipped the pearl. Like, yeah. Come on, like no one learned their lesson from that. Like, come on
SK
now.
On Strong Kong's on Diddy's medal and Galleon. Oh, also, Galleon's Chunky Galleon medal is in Logic right now. Vines and Diving is all you need for that. You have the 12 on the ground leading into Chunky's chest area, the 3 that are on the rafters up there with Vines. There's 20 in his ship for 35, and there's 10 around the ring at the base of the lighthouse where you dive down. That's 45 right there. So if Edda can put that together, he can get that way of the Hero Galleon Chunky medal right now with just Vines and Diving.
Man, I really hope Kilvereis didn't forget about the Creme Isle fairy check.
Strong Kong was from Diddy's medal, right? Not Chunky's. Or was it from Chunky's?
That was Chunky's.
Oh, he switched to Diddy so fast that I thought it was Diddy's. Okay, so Strong Kong's way of the hero.
Nice accidental tag barrel by Eddaket there. Happens everyone.
$5 in the horde jar. Okay. Look, it's been trained into me for years to say the other word. I'll try and learn. I'll say horde. I promise.
Oh, here's a nice potion for Eddaket. Big plays. Remember, Kilvereis still doesn't have diving.
Yeah. That's very true. So we're pretty certain that the outskirts was fine based on what we found. Like, there are too many things that are already overlapping for it not to refer to that. Yeah. But this is a pretty good shout to have something too.
So, okay, I thought we were gonna see Kilvereis punch the chest, but I guess that's not the case here. I think Kilvereis is chasing. Actually, I don't know what he's chasing. He doesn't have pineapple to get these.
He wants Chunky's medal.
Yeah, it looks like he is gonna try to. Okay, now he's going. Okay, I see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Grape
what is
shooter,
this?
huh?
Grape. Oh. Huh? Fascinating. It's not that.
So that. I don't think that can be on the. Okay, there's our coconut shooter. I don't think grape shooter could. I think vines covers. Like, we already know that vines covers everything else. Yeah. So I don't think there's any way that grape could possibly hit, but it's just something to take note. Just kind of in the back of your mind. In the meanwhile, we have coconut gun that was found in the what was that? The caverns.
Yeah. So we are. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay. So we're confirmed. We're confirmed with that being vines because. Vines to 8. Vines got us barrels, which is for lanky. Barrels got us punch, which is for chunky, and chunk got us coconut, which is for donkey. For tiny because of the hillside.
Another potion for Eddaket.
Here's the other problem, though. The caverns hint also says it's on the path to 8 tiny, lanky, chunky. So if that's what the caverns hint is referring to, coconut gun is itself on the path to. Besides tiny, 8 somehow lanky and chunky. So I'm very interested to see how coconut gun is going to be able to do that.
I think coconut is only pointing to that hillside potion that we saw that was purple earlier. I think that's the only thing it's going to be for.
We have a caverns hint that says 8 tiny, lanky, chunky.
No, but we also have one that only says tiny, and I think that's what the coconut gun is.
No. Wait, we have a caverns hint going to tiny?
We have 2 caverns hints.
Oh.
One was for 8 lanky, tiny, chunky, and that's barrels. Then this one, caverns, could just be the coconut. Or just tiny.
That makes sense.
Eddaket found guitar in the treasure room.
Alright, we knew we need that, and that's on the way to the hero. The gold tower. How fast are we going? What is happening?
Nice smell. Ooh, and we got everyone's favorite room in the game. The treasure chest.
It wasn't me this time. It wasn't me. Wait, no, it was me. No. I'm going to learn. 1 second. Do I have my credit card attached to the Twitch? I'm gonna gift a sub next time I say. I'm gonna gift a sub next time I say the wrong H word.
Ooh, I like this plan. I like this plan a lot. Oh, we got more hints. Galleon Candy Lanky is Wath.
Creme al de Four. I was right. Creme al de Four. It's the saxophone pad. The saxophone pad has key 4, but they rehinted it, so Eddaket's bailed out.
Wow.
Altry's foolish, so that's not a big deal.
All right, and now Kilvereis is going to be going to get not only diving, but whatever is on the saxophone pad.
Yeah, it's either key 4 or it's something that gives us key 4, and like only key 4. Probably just the key.
There it is.
There it is.
E4 is confirmed.
So we're going right to caves, right? No muss, no fuss. Go get Donkey. Because wait, Kilvereis didn't have diving, so couldn't get guitar. It's possible. I mean, if Donkey's on the sax area, then we're good. But he can be because even though sax was bought just for key 4, Kongs aren't included on path, so we can still get DK. But if DK is on the Diddy cabin instead, Kilvereis has to make the read to go back to Galleon and swim and get that gold tower hint instead.
Yeah.
So this is a real 50-50. I think DK is on Tiny's cabin. Kilvereis has a very big lead, and if it's on Diddy cabin, then Eddaket has a good shout here, just based on volume.
Yeah, this is interesting though because Kilvereis still is going to have to go back into Galleon. Eddaket is just flat out done once he's done.
Yeah, I agree. The real question for Eddaket is, will Eddaket go back to Japes? Because I know he knows that Barrels is off, and he's going to follow that whole path and stuff. And Eddaket is going to have to come back into caverns to get Coconut Gun. So once he gets punched from Japes, he's going to have to come back in and get that.
We have a shared potion here. Slam? Oh, this is an ammo upgrade. Or a homing ammo. That is, in fact, an ammo upgrade. Cool.
I don't think you need oranges for the upper Diddy cabin where the fairy is, do you? You can just play your instrument, right?
Yeah, you should just be able to play your instrument.
Homing ammo enjoyers. Who exactly is a homing ammo enjoyer?
They're pretty cool.
What, the homing ammo?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's fair.
All right, we're going to see if our question is going to be answered here. Eddaket is going back to Japes, presumably to get the tiny potion. We're going to see if Kilvereis needs to go back to Galleon or not. And he is.
He does. It's on the other one.
That photo did not look on the money, but you know what? Cave Game decided it was. So at that point, does it really matter?
So interestingly enough, because Eddaket didn't pick up sax before and knows that he has to come back for this thing anyway, he's pushed naturally back into Japes. And given that he knows Barrel's on the way to the Horde, and he has all these items, he may as well, he's likely going to just end up clearing on volume what he has here, which is going to lead him to get punched regardless. So I think Eddaket, just based on the way routing is going, because he's going to get this sax again, is going to end up pretty likely just getting everything he needs.
Yeah, this is shaping up really nicely for Eddaket right now. Kilvereis is going to finish doing caves here, but he has to go back to Galleon with diving. He doesn't have a choice.
I was definitely a little worried for Eddaket before with regards to the key 4 hint, but with a second key 4 hint somewhat bailing him out, I think Eddaket's in a really good spot because there's 0% chance you can't put together Saxophone Slam and Crema out to get that key 4 outcome.
He could, I don't know, he could forget Primate Punch.
That's true. Forgetting Primate Punch is a big risk.
Oh, this is actually kind of neat. He doesn't have the coins, but there's three tiny coins in the cave. Why is he not going to the cave?
You're right. I don't know.
In Chunky's Lowlands cave, there's 3 tiny coins. You can just get
the
coins.
There's 5 tiny coins on top of the mountain. That's what he's doing.
Oh no, he went to the wrong one.
He's gonna activate this GB and then go up into the top of the mountain where there's 5. Yeah, that's a really impressive routing outcome, I think.
All right, Kilvereis back and down. Now this is lost time. Kilvereis is making up onto Eddaket here. So if Eddaket, ultimately, not getting Primate Punch here isn't the end of the world, but hopefully you'd hope that he gets it.
Yeah, it feels as if Primate Punch only locks Coconut Gun, which only locks the tiny gun Jape's Hillside. So it shouldn't be prohibitive to his seed progression, which is fortunate. But you really do want to be able to get that, you know.
Yeah, here's Kilvereis going Treasure Room. Easy call.
Yeah, right away. Yeah, got away with the Horde. Haha. Horde.
All right, doesn't need to pay out subs here. Oh, is this it? Yes.
There you go.
This is definitely a close race here. We're gonna be seeing Kilvereis get the guitar here. Meanwhile, Eddaket about to pick up Primate Punch.
Welcome to bonus stage.
And we know, Eddaket doesn't know, but we know, in addition to the 3 tiny points at the back of this here, there's also a rainbow point on the slot on the right side here. So Eddaket should have more than enough tiny money to bail her out of poverty. And unfortunately, because of the lost 50-50, doubters are going to win this one.
Dang.
As I say every time, the doubters are just playing the statistics. Believers have hope, but the doubters are playing the statistics.
I think for lack of collusion, I'm banned from gambling, so I have no say one way or the other. All right, Kilvereis hopefully finally going to be able to buy that max roll potion for saxophone. Hopefully that leads him to key 4, and then we'll ideally see both of these players in caves at that point. Kilvereis, I just want to point out, is quite a bit ahead in golden bananas. We're going to see if that becomes a factor in the future or not.
Well, here's the thing. Castle Rooms has 5 and Mills has 6, and I haven't seen a hint that indicates that those are hard locked in any other way. The other thing is, we don't have, and Key 7's already there. So if, and this is a big if there are no more hints or weird paths that lock those, and like those 2 are pretty lightly locked, what do we need? We know that Coconut Gun gives us tiny.
Rocket Barrel
to 8 and Chunky.
Well, A was already clear and Chunky, so Storage, Foolish, and then what was the other one? I missed it.
It was... I missed it too. Ooh. There was something that had 2 potions.
Storage had 2 potions. Oh, it was Arcade, I think. Oh no, Tiny Temple Foolish. Okay.
Lanky has his barrels pretty much trombone. We know where Tiny's feather is or will be. And then Chunky is missing Hunky Chunky. So right now, if... And who was our helm again? It was Diddy and Lanky, right?
It was Diddy and Lanky, yes.
So... Chip Shop 7, Shops 4... Criminal 4. Okay, Edda should now know where Key 4 is, seeing those hints.
Yeah, like this should easily point him to Key 4 and get him in the castle. Like there's no, or caves, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So if 5 and 6 are lightly locked, like Mills and Rooms have it and /R, right? Then we are looking for Trombone and Hunky Chunk.
He's not. Oh no, he's going to 5-door. He's going to 5-door ship. What?
Is he? No, I think he might just be going to Caverns first. He might be getting Caverns stuff first.
Oh, right, that makes sense. He never went there yet with the punch.
And if I'm being honest with you, the 5-door tiny ship is not even like that bad. I'm like yes, it's not gonna have anything but gold bananas, but Eddaket needs some gold bananas on volume right now anyway, so. Oh wow, he is actually going to 5-door ship, you're right. I thought he was going to Caverns, but yeah, no, he's gonna do 5-door ship.
I mean, he should go to I hope he goes to Caverns. Needs that coconut gun. There's the donk! Vin Diesel mode
Soaring
at
through the
49
air.
minutes.
So we still have one potion in Igloo. I think we still have one potion in Lighthouse, a potion in R&D. I gotta be honest with you, if I get my key 5 and my key 6, and I'd be looking to now how many other hints, I'd be looking there. Oh, actually, Aztec Tiny Metal is way of the Horde.
Yo, nice starfish location. Wow.
That's so brutal.
Alright, he'll take a damage boost in the gold banana.
Alright, so Kilvereis heading into castle right now, likely to go up to rooms. Do we have any other castle hints? I don't think we do, right? Nothing else?
Just castle rooms key 5, that's it.
Yeah, so just pick up some GBs from the shops along the way. Maybe you don't even go to underground. Maybe you just climb up there with Rocket Barrel, stop at the 3 pad, get that, check Chunky's room, because you have barrels and punch, which actually can't be the answer because of your hints, so don't actually go in that room. I take it back. Strong Kong is in the way of the hero, so it's probably just DK's room? Question mark?
I'll find out. Eddaket's going to be getting his key 4 here and entering in the cave shortly. Eddaket is pretty squarely behind at this point, so we'll see if he can make up some ground.
After the mess is all sorted out, Eddaket is just a little bit behind, I think. Oh, Kilvereis is ahead in GBs because Kilvereis dumped blueprints, whereas Eddaket has not yet.
Yeah, but like Eddaket still has less blueprints according to the trackers.
That's true. That's true.
Ponytail
There's
twirls
Ponytail
at the top.
My plans, they're ruined.
No, Magic. Maybe still be in play. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. What we need to clear is clearly a castle surroundings to Chunky K rule, nothing else. So then, and that's it'll show us Magic for Humpty Chunky. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not surprised this is gonna be the first room Kilvereis is checking out here.
Oh yeah, no. Strong Kong hinted way of the hero.
So we think this is gonna be key 5. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if Kilvereis is right. There it is.
Nice. Feels like the logic in this seed has been squarely in our control. Kilvereis is shooting that switch to leave the normal way. Are you really staying here, Kilvereis? Honestly, I'm running to Aztec if I'm you here. I mean, I guess maybe you want to just buy some cheese at the cranky shop here or something? Or, oh, you're going underground. Ooh. Okay, spicy. I don't hate it.
I wonder what we're checking.
We don't have an underground hint, did we?
No. Because if we did, we would have checked the side rooms he just went past.
That's true. We're going to the shop. Barry, I'm being very nice this scene and not saying the J word. And I think that my lack of saying it is pushing us towards something. I don't know.
She is constantly thinking about saying the H word though.
I'm truly, I am terrified because I will hold up my promise. If I say the wrong H word, I am absolutely gifting a sub.
Yeah, I'll try to get Vern to say "Way of the Horde" a lot more often here. But anyway, I guess we're only checking the quick checks here. Is my guess for Kilvereis?
I think so too. I think we're just pushing for GB density and stuff, which I think is fine. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I still think with Aztec Tiny Metal hinted as well, after I got that key 5, I would have just ran to Aztec. I guess you could be afraid that you might not be able to get in, and then you have to come back anyway. So that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. I really want to know where the horde is. I almost said it. I really want to know what that way of the horde is, so that we have more info about what we're missing. Because if it's gonna give you Hunky, then you can just push, get key 6 from Mills, and get your trombone hit and just end this game. If it's trombone, you gotta really figure out where Hunky Chunky is. We might have a Hunky Casino.
I do want to point out Castle Rooms does have 2 potions. That would be a great place to check things out if you just need to see potions quickly.
You're right, it does. And Rocket Barrel was on path to 8 and Chunky. I might check Diddy's room.
Yeah, and it almost looks like Kilvereis is going to be going in that direction here. We got some quick checks here, so I'm not surprised he's getting these, but like, I'm pretty sure he's going to end this checking the Diddy room.
I agree, because you really want to warp out of there. You might even check the Monkey Port one, even though you know that like that's probably not going to be it. And thank you, Ubaboshi. It's from Newfoundland. Newfoundland accent.
So seeing the Nintendo coin not being picked up is just very sad. Maybe I should make it required for Season 4.
Ooh, put a Nintendo coin barrier in hell. I'm in for it. I'm in for it.
Kilvereis about to get the dog. He was roughly, what, 6.5 minutes behind? 7 minutes behind Kilvereis at this point?
Yeah.
And he doesn't have coconut either, but I feel like he should be able to get that pretty easily. Here's the Diddy room play that we were talking about.
This is a pretty good shout, I think. Mind you, someone in chat Hi, I'm from St. John's. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, swear jar.
I said heck.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
No.
I think the sound like processed just enough where it sounded like something else.
Okay.
The stream says otherwise. The stream says wait, there's a potion here. What is this? What is this?
2 jars.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll censor that in post. What is this potion? Super Simian Slam. Cool.
Slam. Okay. I have 1 second.
All right. I want to see this have something for the fans.
There you go. Thanks for the jar.
Rainbow coin. Thank you for the sub to the channel, Vern Dash.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm very careful with that one. We're a PG-13 thing. I try to be nice. I got caught off guard. I thought I said it. I'll pay for that one. That's fine. Oh my. Buddy out here calling me a townie. He's right, of course, but still, hurts.
We are going into a fungi forest here. We do have mill watch for key 6. So I'm presuming we're just gonna have it turn night, head over there, get key 6, and leave. That's my prediction.
I agree. I think that Mills is going to be pretty open. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't seen another key 6 hint, and so it makes me think that we're not going to get locked by anything too much.
Probably just on a crate or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on that one.
So, Edda just got his coconut. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, we're just rushing immediately to get Feather here. You do need to do this at some point. Nothing too crazy about it.
Yeah, plus it's a it's a thing where you get to kind of think about what your hints are and stuff, right? Like, hey, gotta do this anyway. Gives me a chance to think where I need to go next.
Yup. It's here. No, I was wrong. Maybe it's on the other crate or the Kasplat. That seems most likely at this point.
Those are my guesses at this point. Although Strong Kong is hinted way of the hero, and while we know it's fulfilled, it wasn't on any path either.
Yeah, it could just be on some random Strong Kong thing for sure. Super Simian Slam is going to allow them to do this check.
Chat, no. Chat, don't.
Alright, not there
Could
either.
be grape. Yeah.
And there's Feather
Nope,
right
not
there.
hair.
Cool.
Mouth. Okay, fine. Oh dear, oh dear.
It's the bean!
It's the bean? No way! No shot.
And key 6 is just on the crate, just as I
There we
predicted.
go.
And not all those other things it could have been on.
Yeah, absolutely. I paid my dues. Not getting me again. 0%. $5 for the bean jar? No. I'm a noted bean hater.
Well, they can't get bean anyway, so whether you're a bean lover or hater, ooh, 49 to get into Aztec. Kilvereis does not have enough to do it. Gonna have to turn in before doing Aztec stuff. We are 2 items from Go Mode here. We need Trombone and Hunky Chunky. That is it.
Hunky Chunky, yeah. We have a horde not filled yet on Aztec Tiny Metal. So, your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Specifically, the bean. I've seen the bean make you cheer. Your booze mean nothing. Aztec Tiny Metal's probably gonna have one of those 2, right?
Yeah, you would hope. I would really hope that Tiny Metal is one of those 2 items. And if it doesn't, we may be in for a world of hurt.
Look, 2 things, chat. 1, Pearl Gang, rise up forever. Oh, Pearl Gang till I die. 2, 2. When I did Wrestling Manager
there we
commentary,
go. Thornvine Barn Barrel. There's our last thing. This might be a potential seesaw here.
that really could be.
Kilvereis is literally just running back to the. Wait, where was Millwatch at? There was only like 1
Yeah.
Millwatcher in the chat today. Like, come on. Is this amateur hour?
I'll honor the bean jar, says Cam. Thank you, Camerson, for the gifts. I'm gonna say something right now and hopefully not curse them. We have 2 Way of Go hordes and 2 open items we need. We could see a world record here. Like possibly.
We'll see.
All Kilvereis would have to do is find one of them here, get the other one in Aztec on Tiny Metal, which is free, and then push 64 and finish the seed. That could really, really, really be something.
So the barrel has the item you need, and there's 2 additional checks in here. So this is going to be some really quick golden bananas if these end up being 2 additional
Wanna
ones.
also know why you're a genius, Tudos? Because you really are. Remember the play you made on Vroom's potions? And
Wait,
picked
what
up
play did I make?
a Simian Slam there? You were like, Vrooms has 2 potions, you should check Vrooms additionally for that, right?
Yeah.
Well, that slam is what allows you to get this item. This is a slam lock check.
Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. And as far as we can tell, it's unhinted.
It's not hinted. Mm-hmm. So this is some true genius, in my opinion, I think. Now, mind you, we still are missing an orangutan. So God knows where O-stand is.
We don't need it. It's not needed.
Yeah, we don't need it, but it could show up in inopportune time. It could be this. I don't disagree.
No. Everything is just fine. We're going to see a new Season 3 world record. Everything is fine.
You know what? We're saying the word. We're saying the word, chat. It's a jet. It's just a jet. We're good. Everything's fine.
There's our hunky chunky. We just need one more.
Trombone in Aztec Tiny Metal.
It is very easy to get Tiny's
yes,
metal.
incredibly. You just have to be able to buy your way into Aztec. And no, I'm not putting money in the jet jar. How many jars are there? Well, there's the swear jar, there's the horde jar, there's the bean jar, there's the jet jar, and there's the no true Newfoundlander jar, apparently.
There's actually 2 jet jars, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You have to put money into both of them. It's like a double or nothing thing.
Double? You gotta pay 10?
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. The Alta tweet jar? Oh lord.
The Alta tweet jar is only if I ever bully Alta Biscuit to commentate someday. I don't think that'll happen.
You should.
Like, as a one-time special only thing. Hey, look, Kilvereis collected a pearl. Very good, very good.
Pearl gang, rise up. Where's my pearl lovers in chat, right? You are all excited for the bean. Where's my pearl lovers? Come on now.
It's might be a little tight for world record here. Like, oh, actually no. Here's 3 golden bananas. Okay, maybe not. Is that another max roll? Wow.
There's a lot of max rolls going on here. But you're right. Honestly, because for world record, we have to assume that the way of the horde here on Tiny is just trombone. So if we're living in that world anyway, the real limiter for world record is going to be gold banana access. So, we might see it. We could push for it. We're a little behind, but there's lots available. And I get key 6. That's close behind. If we're not in the world record world, by the way, this is a real seed because you gotta solve. Actually, I say that you can just get the trombone hint. For Edda to win, trombone would have to be locked by something. Grab pineapple. Pineapple's the most likely one. It has to be locked by pineapple.
I do want to point out that Kilvereis has 55 golden bananas and 6 blueprints that still need to be turned in. He's looking for 3 golden bananas, hopefully quick ones, as well as Tiny's metal here. Now we're just starting to collect some tiny bananas, but I think there's a decent chance we could see a world record here. It just really depends on how quickly this execution happens. The problem is we have tiny phase K Rool and lanky phase K Rool. That will make it for a longer K Rool fight, so just because of that, I'm not super confident.
Nor am I. That makes a lot of sense.
But we are going to be seeing likely a 1-2x unless we get really unlucky with golden bananas here. Again, we are looking for 3.
Yeah, Kilvereis is clearly pushing tiny bananas and quick Aztec checks, that crate, all that kind of stuff. You know, we're going for it.
Oh man, nothing there.
Got a shot here. Oof. It's an unfriendly shot.
All right, drum roll, please. This could be our final item. Wait, Eddaket find something on his side? Oh, and there's Trombone Tremor. That's go mode. Doesn't matter what Eddaket found. This, unless that's another slam, we are in go mode. Or I'm sorry, Kilvereis is in goal mode. Eddaket, it won't be getting anything unless this is another slam. Then in which case, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, some more unluckiness there.
Yeah, we're struggling a little bit here.
We're at the 110 point now. Like we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, the world record is a 123. I just don't see it happening at this point. But still gonna be a 1-2x. Still very good.
I think he's got 3 minutes in my mind to find like 3 gold bananas maybe. Because I think it doesn't take him 10 minutes to go through Helm and stuff.
I think he should break down the Ramby wall and get the fairy in the crate there. I think that's gonna be some quick ones.
Sir, do you want me to say tree? You want me to start saying, oh yes, 1, 2, tree thereby? I curb my accent for people who aren't from Newfoundland so they know what I'm saying. You have to understand there's a difference between having a Newfoundland accent and speaking the Newfoundland dialect. Those are 2 different things. Wow, Kilvereis is getting so unlucky. Holy moly!
This is just really unfortunate. We're still too short. But he's just gonna have to find something to go off of here. Like maybe he goes up to the hive area. That just seems bad though. It's gonna be up to Kilvereis and what he wants to do.
He's gonna grab these two, the tiny and the donkey and the Diddy ones because those are pretty quick.
Well, the Diddy one is...
Diddy one has feather, right.
Or
Still
feather,
needs to get feather.
He is going to save quit, though, at 63. Like, he could just risk it for the biscuit. Oh, he knows this is a golden banana from earlier. Okay, well, there we go. All right.
Oh, right, they peeked this earlier. That's so clever.
That is our 64 pending a blueprint turn-in.
All right, this is going to be close. Like, very close.
I just don't... There's not enough time for a world record. I legit don't think there's enough time.
You think so? Entering into Helm at 113, do you think 10 minutes?
If we didn't have the 2 slow K. Rool phases. Like, the K. Rool phase we have are the 3 slowest ones. That's why.
That's true.
This is like the longest possible K. Rool phase you can have. Right, we'll see.
I feel bad for Edda because this is not even as if Edda has misplayed the seed at all, really. Like Edda played a perfectly reasonable seed here, and Kilvereis minus the diving kind of got rid of this. If Kilvereis gets diving the same time Edda gets diving, I think it's 100% a world record for Kilvereis. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, very close to being the optimal thing here. And like, there's nothing wrong with the way Eddaket played at all. Like, he went for early golden bananas, it just didn't pay out for him.
No, this is this. I cannot say that either runner misplayed this seed at all. This is a true anomaly of a seed. The fastest thing I've seen in Season 3 so far. And I include the one that actually has the world record. Like, I think we have some K-roll phases that are unfortunate and some gold banana positionings at the very end game that are unfortunate for us, but beyond that, this is a way faster seed. Everything was perfectly hinted. There's nothing that wasn't hinted this seed. No weird path, no nothing.
Well, technically, Slam only got the location hint, but like, it was not part of the path hints or the wath hints.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is not. It's technically a slam casino in quote unquotes that Kilvereis just dodged by being well, as much of a genius as you are. If I'm being frank with you.
I did say check the other rooms. Can't deny that. I don't know about the genius part though.
I gotta be honest with you.
I just looked at him. I'm like, check the rooms, and that's it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I also saw the hints. I knew there were 2 potions there, and I said, pass. I want to see what Aztec Metal has. Like you would have crushed me on this seed as a result of that, 100%.
You know what I really should have said? Instead of checking the castle rooms, I should have said they should check for the 1 potion in R&D instead. That would have been a lot more fun.
Oh.
I
want to know what that potion is. I want to know who has it. I want to know what that potion is. I don't even know. Yes, Feather is in Jake's Diddy Coach.
Eddaket has found the triple stack of gold bananas. He's not gonna get any though. I guess the problem with Eddaket, like Eddaket's mindset right now is like, I can surely get 3 more gold bananas along the way here, but like it's so gold banana starved in this back half of Aztec that he doesn't know that yet.
And Edda's missing Hunky because Edda needs a slam for the barrel. So Edda's not actually in go mode. Alright, Lanky, give us some really quick Helm medals, or Helm minigames, rather.
Welcome to bonus stage.
This is not a short Helm minigame.
No, it's not. This is a incredible seed. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I've been attempting to provide like Vamp for Time content, but we've been solidly in not just no mode but go mode for a while now. Like, what do you even say? I mean, both runners ran incredibly well. Someone just kind of found the god route. Like, getting the slam was the only real hitch, and if you just get it, you get it. I think
the only thing we can say at this point is when Kilvereis comes in here to talk about his win, he comes up with another jar that you have to pay into.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's the prize. Kilvereis gets the winner jar. Gets to figure out what the next jar is, or alternatively, the winner jar is the winner has to pay $5 into a jar. That would be funny.
Remember, Verdant Ash does have a round 1 match in top bracket versus King, so like there could be some true value there as well. So that's also something to consider.
Yeah, my match is tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, I think, or is it 4:30? Either way.
And that one's not getting restreamed, but it is sure to be a good match. Like I said, like these are like anything can happen at the top level. Like I feel like people are getting closer and closer to each other's skill level all the time with every race. So like, very interesting to see what's going to happen. We are going, yeah, this is a good play by Eddaket here. He is going to be checking out basically three checks for 1 here. So Kilvereis basically has to beat 3 phases in 5 minutes, and with it being the longest 3 phases, I just don't see it happening. Especially with tiny phase in play, that's like, that's the longest one too. It's so gross.
True. I think it's gonna be tight. I really don't know. Chunky's face is kind of an auto-scroller, as is Tiny's. It's gonna really come down to how fast Lanky phase gets done.
Fantastic music for the end boss, too.
Oh, I know, right? Shout out to the Donkey Kong 64 music team, by the way.
We do a good job. We have, what, 800? Dude, there were no golden bananas in Chunky's 5-World Temple. What the heck?
Zero. Just get destroyed. Holy. What a brutal outcome.
I know what jar we can have. Dr. Snap's bad S4 ideas jar. Random Toes for S4 is definitely going in there.
Can we call it the Snap Special Jar?
I think we should. Wait, does the Snap special settings of Random Toes? Is that a thing?
I don't even know if it's a thing mechanically you can do, let alone on a setting string.
I don't know. Maybe Snap has like some crazy branch that we don't know about.
We need a container for that one. He's self-aware, folks. He's self-aware. Hard boss's setting contains random toes. Oh no. I know another jar, but if I say it, it's gonna prompt even more questions. I'll say it this way: I woke up this morning and saw another question about it in general. I think you know what jar I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, is that a potion?
No, it was a pearl. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm blind then.
It's good.
Well, I mean, that's okay. That's okay for
Then
you
a
because
potion.
you want to see more pearls.
No, Sarah out here. Sarah knows what I'm saying. Sarah knows. I know. Yeah,
so instead of saying that, why don't we say something else here, because this has been talked about in the chat so far. If you want to catch more Donk, especially if you're watching this VOD on YouTube, you can subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free. And we do races every week. But during tournament weeks, we have more than one race uploaded a week. This is a race week, so we're gonna have a lot more than one.
Agree. And did you know that you too can play Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer at DK64randomizer.com and watch the VODs of all the runs that have been run here on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Donkey Kong 64 Speedrunning or DK64 Speedrunning, but you know.
Yep. Yeah. And finally, we have a Discord. If you ever need help, want to join the community, discord.dk64randomizer.com. It'll be a good time.
Okay, this is end of Lanky Face.
I just don't think it's going to be enough. Like, the phases are too long.
Well, it's going to be a 123, 100%. I just don't know how many seconds.
The seconds for the world record is currently 123.26. So he has to beat this in 50 seconds. It's not happening. There's no way.
Not happening. Chunky's at least a minute, if not a minute 30. Oh, such a shame. But you could see, right? Like, if there were any kind of gold bananas in the areas to check along the way, it's easily a world record. Just a little bit off. Any one thing goes the other way. Even still, an incredible time. Edda's just looking for a slam. Nothing to be done about it. That's
yep. This is oh well. There's a rank stand, so at least we learned. At least he showed us how that got solved. So we're good now.
This is and Edda was checking nothing but Rocket Barrel checks for the Rocket Barrel 8 and Chunky thing, thinking it could possibly refer to Hunky, but in truth it referred to O stand for Gorilla Gone instead. So now Eddaket doesn't know what to do, and I feel so bad. Oh, Edda. Oh dear.
This would be like probably 124. Maybe 123. It is 123.
123, 59, 58. Yeah. GG's to Kilvereis. 30 seconds.
He missed
30 seconds off the world.
If he had this race yesterday, this would have been world record.
Yep.
Wow, what a great time. 123.58 official. Eddaket has forfeited. That is GG. Congratulations to Kilvereis and GG's to Eddaket.
Yeah, give both these runners your love, chat. They both played incredibly well. An insane time by Kilvereis and a valiant effort by Eddaket, using basically only one item. They both, if Eddaket finds that slam same time that Kilvereis does, they're both pushing to end like right around now, 4 minutes apart. So, nothing to be ashamed about. Both runners played incredibly.
Oh, let's see if we can get him in here.
Yeah. GG's.
GG, holy.
I know. 30 seconds off a world record. This seed was fast. Do you want to know where Slam was?
I would love to know where Slam is.
So, do you see that hint that says Rooms has 2 potions?
Okay.
It's on Tiny's ferry inside the Rooms.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You were following Rock
either.
Barrel to 8 and Chunky, right?
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
You were following Rocket Barrel to 8 and Chunky, right?
Yeah, that was my hope. And then I got O-Stand and it was ruined.
When we first saw the hint, I was like, oh, hey, that could be for Hunky Chunky. And someone chat said, actually, that's much more likely to be for, like, O-Stand to get the thing. And I was like,
yeah.
Well, couldn't the Aztec Tiny Way of the Horde be O-Stand instead? So we had our breath held for that one. And we saw Kilvereis get Trombone there. We're like, Kilvereis is in super go mode. The whole seed is slam locked, and Edda is currently searching the Rocket Barrel stuff, and will only find O-Stand eventually. So it was a very unfortunate circumstance, and not a whole lot you could do about it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, other than that, like the seed felt okay. It didn't feel as fast as like a 120. Like I could see this being in the 130s for sure. But it was just unfortunate there at the end, like just not knowing what to do for the slam, especially because like you don't even know you need the slam until like the very end.
A lot of this comes down to, even if you correctly read the Donkey Kong Strong Kong hint to Donkey Kong's library, which makes total sense and is half of why it is. The other half is because obviously you know where Hunky Chunky is. It's in the Thornvine Barn. But if you read into that hint and go, oh, I just want a full clear rooms, there's 2 potions here anyway. Then that's the way you get 120, essentially. You like start clearing rooms and you're like, oh, I'll clear donkeys and also I'll clear ditties because Rocket Barrel's here anyway. Because I think personally, I can't confirm, but I think Kilvereis may have had the same thought as you. 8 is to Chunky. I still need Hunky. This is a Rocket Barrel check in a region that has 2 hinted potions. Surely it's this. And just happened to see the potion, the white potion along the way as he went through, pick that up, bing, bang, boom, right? Like, you already have Monkey Port anyway. It totally logical access, makes sense. So I think if you make that call, you're in that area, and I think if you just head in and make the call that I made on stream, which was, oh, I got T5, go. I want to know what Aztec Tiny Metal has. You're in your situation, which is, I have all these Rocket Barrel checks, where am I going, right?
Yeah, and I don't think I had the castle rooms for 2 potions when I was in castle.
So one thing that
I went to
Kilvereis
castle
was dumped earlier. Kilvereis dumped earlier and had a GB lead on you, and so knew that hint going in, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I went in and basically only did the room, and that was it.
You and I
knew
would
exactly
have
which room it was.
Oh yeah, of course you would. SK was hinted, and given that the Thornvine Barn hint was on, I think, 45 pack or something like that.
Yeah,
you couldn't have known that was why it's there. So when you see Strong Kong Way of the Hero, 1 second, I have to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Strong Kong Way the Horde, and you see the key 5 thing there, bing bang boom, you know, that's what's going for it, right? So
Yeah, it was either that or it technically could have been Chunky's room. You knew Peanuts was Path, and Peanuts locked the Strong Kong metal, like the metal to get Strong Kong, and Peanuts also locked mines, which locked barrels, which locked punch, so it could have been Chunky's room.
It couldn't be Chunky's room because it was Path key 5, right? And
right, yeah.
We know that path was key 8 and all the comms.
Right.
So I actually even said, it's like, oh, we can check Chunky's room. And then I immediately corrected myself and said, actually, the path explicitly forbid that. It's the one room it cannot be.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so that was all good. I think if I get that hint, if I see that hint, I actually didn't even write that hint down, so I may have had it and just didn't know that I had it. But either way, if I have that hint, I probably stick around. It sounds like I was still behind GB count wise, but either way, it would have been a bit closer.
I know that Kilvereis dumped ahead of you, and so was on higher GBs based on dumping to want to get into caves, because Kilvereis got to key 4 before you did. You got to diving before Kilvereis did. Kilvereis forgot about that fairy hint up top, and so didn't have diving and did all of Galleon without diving, and then had to go back and get diving with key 4 when finally the key 4 hint came up. If anything, if I'm going to be real with you, if anything, the second Krim out of the key 4 hint kind of bailed Kilvereis a little bit. But that was like the only routing, bad in quotation marks, misroute in a sense that Kilvereis had the full series. And so as a result of that, Kilvereis got into caves faster, was looking to get DK faster, and just from that position was just like maybe 5 minutes ahead of you the whole way. And that 5 minutes was basically like kept the entire way through, except until once that slam got found, that widened the gap.
Yeah.
And because the seed was so linear, besides, literally everything was hinted except that slam. Like, every single thing was hinted either in Way of the Horde or in Paths. It was all very clear. So, because of that fact, the gap just exploded into this wide thing, and there was not a lot left you could do.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you, I think you played fantastic. I looked at the way you both did, and Kilvereis said in chat, the key 4 and Kren hint is definitely why I got diving. I completely forgot the fairy was available. So yeah, just Kilvereis got bailed by that hint. I think it's a little bit closer if not for that. But that's randomizer, right? You get a little unlucky. Someone else finds a slam that's not really hinted except by a scouring hint. What can you do? Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say or ask about etiquette before we head out? Anything? Because I always like to try and give runners a chance to, speak their piece, especially after a run as complex as this was.
No, I thought the seed was fun. It was season 3 in general has been super fun. I know we've been giving it a little bit or some of the early seeds were maybe a little bit on the casino-y side, but I think these settings are really, really fun, and I'm excited to do more.
I agree with you. I've had a ton of fun playing these settings. I think that the seeds we've been playing recently have been super cool. If anything, there's been a lot of these kind of jets and things like that have been happening, so it's been kind of wild to watch. And I just want to say to everyone who plays in these tournaments, but especially when you win or lose, thank you for showing up and playing. These things literally cannot happen without runners playing them. So it's obviously putting yourself on Restream like this is always like people say like, oh, I don't mind, but it's always a big deal to put yourself out there. So I appreciate you coming out, appreciate you playing, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then really quick before we stop the stream here, I'm gonna kind of switch over to the current state of the bracket here. Obviously, we still need to update Eddaket versus Kilvereis, but here's the current state of the bracket. The winner of this match, which is Kilvereis, is going on to face Spike SSBU in round 2. That should be a high-level matchup. Don't want to miss that one. The match we're actually restreaming another match tomorrow for those watching on Twitch. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have kind of two runners that they weren't really around for season 2, but are here for season 3 and that have really proven themselves so far. Haven't been restreamed yet, I don't think. We have Charles versus Piroki. Should be a good time. Couple other matches in there, as we can see, as we discussed. Megapol has already defeated Barry. That's the actual world record for season 3, so really good job by Megapol there. And Camerson has defeated Dr. Salamander by 10 minutes. All very close matches so far.
I've got a match tomorrow, starting a little bit after the one being restreamed against King of Yamamakai, and the winner of that will go on to face Megapol. And we have a match going on right now between Obio and Adeline. The winner of that going on to face Camerson. So a lot of races happening in a very short amount of time. We'll start to see the results of that come out, and then see round 2 and possibly see some round 2 restreams on Wednesday and Thursday.
And that being said, I think we are good to stop the stream here. Let us go. Let's see. I'm actually going to pick someone who's streaming in the beta bracket. We are going to go ahead and restream Zorula. Thanks for watching, everyone. It was a very good race. GG's once again, Eddaket.
GG's.
Thank you so much for everyone coming out to watching.
Morning.
Morning.